Bloody hell. Brenda?
What?
Oh. Thought you'd died.
I thought you'd gone.
Yeah. Well, I'd better be off. You're not going in today? You, not going into the office today?
Of course I am. Waiting for a call from Charles and Tracy. They said they'd try and ring about 10.
Oh. Well, I'd better be off anyway. Give them my love, eh?
Hope their tent doesn't leak. Said on the telly last night there were thunderstorms in Wales.
They'll be all right. Well, I'd better be off, I suppose.
What's the matter with you this morning, Colin?
What do you mean? Nothing's the matter. Well...
What?
I'd better be off.
This is Colin Pittman Associates. The office is closed at the moment, but if you'd care to leave a message, it will be dealt with as soon as we come in. Please speak after you hear the tone.
Wendy, it's Cole. I got meetings again all day today, so... Well, you can cope, can't you? Yeah. Well, cheers.
And if you had to do it by 10:40, you're too late. It's 11:15. Here's Elton John and Benny and the Jets.
Not broken down again, is it?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the...
For the garage?
Yeah, bloody thing.
Well, I think it's disgraceful. Cup of coffee while you wait?
Oh, yeah, thanks. I'll just leave a note for the garage.
You'll know me the next time you see me.
That I will.
What are you gaping at?
A mystery. That's what I'm gaping at.
You're still here, Joe.
Now, don't you start.
But you're terrible late.
I told you. And I tell you, the van's being fixed. It won't be ready till 12.
They never bring the van back home these days.
No, it's easy to get the bus down. Anyway, parking round here's... They're both staring at me like I just came out of a menagerie.
A regular mystery.
Look, why don't you
There
just...
wasn't much housekeeping money last week.
Housekeeping's got nothing to do with you.
I don't know how I'm going to manage, Joe.
I told you, haven't I told you? It's slim pickings from now on. We're cutting down on overtime.
Oh, yes.
What do you mean, oh, yes?
Just oh, yes. I can say oh, yes, can't I?
There's ways of saying it, and ways of saying it.
Well, I'm just saying it. Now then.
You have been acting very strange these last few weeks, Joe.
What if I have? Hmm? What if I have? I'm reaching certain decisions in my head. I'm coming to a grand climacteric.
Will you be home for your tea?
You won't catch that fella missing a meal.
Maybe I will, Mother. Maybe I won't. One can't prognosticate these days.
He's acting very queer.
He's on the drugs or some such.
Well, I think it's terrible. Can't you take it back where you bought it?
Is that a guarantee?
Well, still, cars shouldn't keep stopping like that. What did the garage say yesterday? Oh, oughtn't you to phone the garage or something?
Oh, I'm not bothered. You know much about cars, do you?
No, not a thing. Except that you push one thing a minute goes and another thing a minute stops. And of course, about the radiator to keep the engine warm.
Ah.
Well, it's more than Charles knows. He hates driving.
Somebody looked in.
Mother?
I don't want to intrude.
Danny Colin?
I don't want to intrude. Thought you got company.
It's Colin.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
It's me.
I can just as easily go upstairs and sit on my bed.
Mother.
You were here yesterday.
Mother.
Well, he was. I remember the clothes. You're very what I call modern in your ways, aren't you?
Am I?
Oh, I don't mind. I used to love dressing up when I was a little girl.
Would you like some coffee, Mother?
It's quite the thing nowadays, isn't it? You even see them in the streets like it, especially around here.
Coffee?
Oh, no, thank you. I've just had my hot water.
Why do you have hot water?
Oh, it's marvellous for you, hot water. Oh, I started taking it years ago. I read this marvellous book, Better Health the Hot Water Way. Have you read it?
That's all you have, is it?
3 glasses in the morning on waking up, 2 in the afternoon, and 1.5 at bedtime. Oh, it's done wonders for me.
What does it do?
Oh, everything. Oh, I'm a better person for it, physically, apart from my back, of course. And in other ways, too. I'm much more tolerant, I find, more Christian. I take things as they come, I make allowances. Do you like to be noticed? Is that why you wear clothes like that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's sort of, you know.
Yeah.
Colin! Colin?
This is Colin Pittman Associates. The office is closed at the moment.
Funny about the garage not turning up.
Yeah. I don't know. I can talk to you, Jackie. There's nothing wrong with the car. There was nothing wrong with the car yesterday. I don't know. Bloody hell. I just can't face the office anymore.
Any particular reason?
Oh, I don't know, everything. It's all falling apart. I can talk to you about it. I mean, it really is falling apart.
In what way?
I can't talk to Brenda about it. I mean, she got around the twist.
But I thought you were doing so well.
Yeah, overextended myself.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear is right.
And Brenda doesn't know about this.
I can't talk to Brenda. I can talk to you, though. There's something about you, Jackie. I feel easy with you. I wish Brenda was like you.
Oh.
No, I mean, seriously, if I'd have married someone like you...
Jackie!
Oh, there's Charles.
Dead on cue.
I'm down in the kitchen.
No, I mean, if I'd have had someone like you to talk to...
You have got me.
No, then I mean, I wouldn't be in the state...
there you are.
Yeah, we're down here.
Ah, hello, Nick. This is a nice surprise.
Nick?
It's Colin, darling.
Colin, I'm so sorry. I got Nick on my mind.
Nick who?
Nick Hepburn. I'll swing for him. I swear I will. I'll wait for him one night in his seedy little bedsitter in King's Cross, tie him up, and stuff copies of the Workers' Revolutionary Press down his throat till all signs of life are extinct.
Who's Nick Hepburn?
You know, he's the one who came here that time and tried to borrow a quid from you.
Yeah, well, he was rather sweet. Until he started shouting at your mother.
He's a raving lunatic. He was on at me today about the undisputed fact that the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle was compiled for the sole purpose of shoring up the capitalist system. Well, I tried to point out the capitalist system didn't exist in the 9th century. I mean, the feudal system was having a bit of a job getting off the ground, and he says, very knowing-like, so you say, so you say. But that venerable Bede was busy laying the foundations when they... I don't know why they read English, some of them. Why don't they go in for sociology like any other decent, self-respecting paranoid?
Oh, he's very young.
No, that's no excuse. Why can't students be older? Nice old codgers in carpet slippers and cardigans.
You know what he's talking about. Or am I just ignorant?
Occasional little glimpses shine through.
I'm sorry, Nick. Ah, Colin. I get a bit carried away sometimes. I wouldn't mind a glass of that, though.
Oh, I'll get another bottle. This one's dead.
Well, I'd better be off.
No, stay and have a drink for a minute.
No, I must go. Brenda will be doing her pieces. Oh, thanks for everything,
You
Jackie.
can go out the back way if you like.
No, I've got to get my car.
Well, bye, Colin.
Bye-bye. Hello.
The Wanderer returns.
What's up?
Nothing's up.
What a day.
I've been calling the office.
Oh, I was out. You want a drink?
No, thanks.
I'm going to have a drink.
Late meeting?
Yeah. You sure?
Colin? Aren't you drinking rather a lot lately?
So suddenly I'm an alcoholic.
I'm not saying that.
Well, what then?
You used to go for days on end without a
Look,
drink.
Brent, I mean, I really don't need a lecture. I mean, I actually don't need a lecture, you know?
I'm not...
I just don't need it.
All right.
I mean, that's all I'm sure of, isn't it? I'm not even a heavy social drinker. I did that quiz thing in the Observer.
Okay.
Look, I don't need it.
Fine. Don't drink it then.
I'll go all day tomorrow without one. All week, if you like.
No, I mean that one. Don't drink that one.
I'm thirsty. If you're thirsty, then you have to have a drink, don't you? I'm not a bleeding camel.
I'm really thinking of you, darling. I've lived with somebody with a drink problem, remember?
Who?
My mother.
Oh, darling, she never had a drink problem.
She used to carry half a bottle of brandy with her in her handbag.
Well, I mean, perhaps she thought she might meet someone who was feeling faint or something. She looked a bit like a St. Bernard, come to think of it.
She used to drink it, Colin, in secret.
Well, I don't. And I haven't got a handbag. I don't drink in secret. Brandy gives me indigestion, and I wish the kids were here.
What's that got to do with it?
I don't know, but you don't go on at me as much when the kids are here. You take it out on them.
What rubbish. It killed her in the end, you know, my mother.
God almighty, she was 80.
76.
Well, whatever.
I'm only trying to think of your health, Colin. Do you mind, darling? I'll only be 5 minutes.
That Colin Pittman's spending a lot of time here lately.
Oh?
Well, isn't he?
The one with the funny clothes. He's here all day yesterday.
We've got a lot of problems.
All day. And the day before.
Problems?
Emotional problems.
Ah. He's not sniffing around Esther, is he?
Sniffing around?
Showing an emotional interest.
No, I don't think so. Not Esther.
Ah. What do you mean, not Esther?
Well, to tell you the truth, I think he might have an emotional interest in someone here. Well, it's silly, really.
Not Esther?
No.
Good God, it's not me, is it?
No, me.
You?
Me. What are you laughing at?
No, I'm not laughing at that.
Just what are you laughing at, then?
It's just that, I mean, you're old enough to be his...
Mother.
No. I mean, he's young enough to be your...
Son.
Oh, keep out of this, Ma, will you?
How dare you? How dare you? I'm just an old harridan, am I?
No.
Oh, all right. At least I know where I stand.
Oh, hell.
You've upset her about something now.
Oh, hello, Doc. I was just coming in to see you.
Oh.
Well, you have got a surgery this morning, haven't you?
Oh, yes, certainly. Just popping round the corner of some cigarettes. Before I face him. Need something, you know.
Well, I'll just go in and wait.
No. What seems to be the trouble?
Well, it's a bit, I'm a bit worried, you see. I'm drinking a hell of a lot these days.
Yes?
Well, I mean, I'm not alcoholic or anything, but it seems to worry Brenda, you see.
Yes, I do. Look, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll hop along to the Lancer and talk about it over a quick run. Hmm?
Well, haven't you got any patients this morning, Doc?
Oh, yes, waiting room's full of them. National Health Skivers. Dolly will tell them I'm out on an urgent call. Delivering a baby. They're always like that.
This is new, isn't it?
Ah, gentlemen, you are most welcome.
What do you have, Pittman?
Just
Two large scotches, please, Mr. Aziz.
Ah, Scotch. Very good. Very, very good. Water of life, is it not? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Absolutely right. Gaelic, you know.
I didn't know there was a bar here.
Oh, yes. Very good bar in this fine hotel. They all come here. All who are troubled find peace.
I could do with some of that.
There. Water of life, right?
I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Now, look, Colin. About this little problem of yours.
Yeah, well, it's Brenda, actually. I guess I drink a fair amount during the course of a day.
Well, of course.
Yeah, well, maybe I drink too much.
You just listen to me, young man. Medical advisor.
Right.
Whatever you do, don't give it up.
No?
No. Under any circumstances. There's nothing so boring as a man who's given up drink. Well, you've seen them. Always snapping their fingers, you know, gave it up just like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Always talking about it, endlessly droning on about how much better they feel in the morning.
Yeah.
As if the whole world is fascinated by how they feel in the morning. Well, we don't want you to get like that, do we?
No, but...
No, this is my advice. Oh, cut it down by all means if it worries you on. I mean, try to keep it down to a bottle a day. And if Brenda you're worried about, well, try drinking when she's not there. Or out of the room. That sort of thing.
I see. Another one?
Well, why not? Mr. Aziz?
Yes?
Two more, please.
2 waters of light. Very good.
He laughed. He actually laughed.
Oh, it's dreadful.
You're not such an old bag. I mean, I don't think so. Men don't avert their eyes in the street or anything.
Oh, Jackie.
Well, some of them even look twice.
There was that man that followed you all the way from the post office.
Yes. Had his pension book in his shopping basket, mind you.
Yes, but still.
You mean I can't afford to be fussy?
No, you are a very attractive woman.
Oh, well, Charles obviously doesn't think so. I mean, he laughed.
They just take us for granted, that's the trouble. We're just like a piece of furniture.
Well, I'm fed up with it. Listen, Sue. Why don't we have a night out together? A night on the town.
A night on the town?
Yes. Dinner, dancing, who knows?
On our own, do you mean?
Why not? Oh, that'll give him something to laugh about.
Yes, why not?
No. I dare not tell her. I'm telling you, I dare not do it.
Oh, come on, John. I mean, what's she gonna do, eh? A little slip of a thing like that.
Muscular, though.
She'd murder me stone dead. That's what she'd do. Well, I mean, it's not just losing the job. Losing the license as well, you see. It was a great moment, though. I don't mind telling you. Hooting away was, bloody great Burke. Just a little twist of the wheel. Nudged him with the back bumper. Took the whole bloody wing off.
Very good. Very, very good.
Ah, you get another job, Joe.
Yeah, you want to try it, son?
Yeah, I might have to. Now, you should have my troubles. That'll give you something to bloody complain about.
Gentlemen. This is gloomy talk. Such a talk is not to be encouraged in Mr. Aziz Bar. This is a place of peace and happiness. Perhaps another drink.
Good thinking, Aziz.
Yeah, I could do with something to eat.
Tell you what, let's go back to my place.
Your place?
Yeah, I can tell Bridget I got the afternoon off. The old van's been given trouble anyway. Oh, no, it hasn't. That's only what I told her. But she doesn't know that. Yeah, that's all right then. We'll take a couple of bottles.
Your place, huh?
Is there something wrong with my place?
No. Can't say I get on with your mother, though.
Nah, who can? I tell you though, Doc, underneath that flinty exterior, there beats a heart of stone.
Go on then, Doc. Let's go back to this place.
I'm game.
You'll be doing me a favour to tell the truth. Take the edge off me unexpected homecoming.
Will she have enough food in there?
Of course she will. We get some fish and chips on the way.
Gentlemen. Fish and chips. I must tell you something. Fish and chips are to me like the evil drugs to a pothead.
Right then, that settles it. You're coming too.
But Mr. McCarthy.
Joe,
I am most honored. But you see, I've got my guests.
Rubbish. Guests? I have a damn great waiting room full of patients. There are more important things in life than work.
That's true indeed. I'll come.
Listen, when you're in my house, you behave like a human being and furthermore like it.
Will you be quiet? Isn't your mother asleep?
Sleep? Mother of God, what time does she think it is? Come on, pile in, fellas.
Bridget.
Oh, hello, Mr. Pittman.
Hello. We are bringing you good cheers and fish and chips.
This is our good friend, Bridget, Mr. Aziz.
Oh, Hafiz Aziz, manager of the Lancier Hotel, international cuisine, high standard.
2 chandeliers. Damn fine bar to any drink under the sun. Old Aziz can provide it.
Very good, very good.
Oh, dear God. Oh, me legs. Me legs.
How are you, Matt?
Is it the bailiffs or what?
Oh, good friends, Mrs. McCarthy. Just dropped by for a bit of a dino, a junket.
Who the hell's he, a blackie? Oh, it's Mr. Fizz's mother.
Ah, Aziz. Not bad.
Did you have a good kip, man?
Not at all, sir. I was only sitting here trying to ease the agony in my legs.
Exercise, my dear lady. That's what they need. Long walks, spot of golf.
Golf. Is the man demented? Sure, I'd never reach the first goal.
Who?
Whatever.
Right. Plates and glasses, please, Bridget.
Right.
You going to join us for a small drink, Mother?
I don't think I could get it down. Oh, I'm sorry we're in such a state.
Oh, it's such a charming abode.
Not work then, Joe?
The van's still up the spout.
I'd like to suggest a toast for our 2 great nations.
And what might they be?
My own Mother India and your great England.
The house is filled with loonies.
Mother India, great England.
Mother Ireland!
And Mother Ireland.
So what happened?
What?
About the van?
Oh, well, they had to take the whole transmission out.
What about your surgery, Doc?
It's too late for that now. Dolly will tell them. They'll go home quietly. They're a good bunch.
Some doctors don't care. That wasn't as bad as I expected. No. Well, maybe it won't do me any damage.
We shall soon have you dancing on the table, Mrs. McCarthy.
I don't think I haven't in my time. For my legs.
You stop eating them out of the paper like a heathen.
Oh, wait for a plate, Mr. Pittman.
Come on, fellas, park yourselves.
By George, I'm looking forward to this.
Look, the heathen's eaten all his already.
Even yourself, you bog-trotting savage.
Hey, isn't that a nice thing, huh? And in a man's own house.
Very good, very
He's
very
only
good.
joking, Joe. My God, that stuff gives you a great thirst.
Have some more, Mrs. McCarthy.
This is Colin Pittman Associates. The office is closed at the moment, but if you can... Hello, Mrs. Pittman.
Wendy?
I just wondered if Colin was in.
No, he's not back yet. Come in. I'm sure he won't be long.
Well, I hope I'm not...
No. Come into the sitting room. How are you?
Oh,
You don't look too well, actually.
I'm all right.
Is it something urgent for Colin?
Well, yeah. Yes, it is.
Where is he? Did he leave the office before you? Sit down, Wendy. What's the matter?
I don't know where he is.
He's probably got a meeting with a client. No?
I haven't seen him for nearly 2 weeks.
Have you been ill? Away?
No. He's been away.
Colin? No.
Well, he hasn't been in the office.
For 2 weeks?
Nearly. He leaves a message on the machine every morning that he's got meetings.
How very odd.
It's not odd. It's terrible.
Hey, come on, Wendy, what's up? Do you want a drink?
There's people phoning up all the time.
What people?
They're even coming to the office now.
Who?
Well, all sorts of people. There's no heating because they've cut the gas off.
You mean Colin hasn't paid the bill?
He hasn't paid any bills. Some of them are quite nasty, well, very nasty. People who phone.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I can't stand it much longer. I don't know what he's doing. And I haven't been paid either for 6 weeks.
You haven't?
And if there's gonna be a life
Yes, darling, that's called an oven.
What?
For cooking things in.
Are we eating out then?
You can make yourself an omelette, darling, can't you?
Why are you dressing up so that I can make an omelette?
Oh, I'm not going to be here.
What do you mean? Jackie,
Oh, that'll be Sue. Must rush.
where are you going?
Sue and I are having a night out. Don't wait up.
Joe, you're a fine human being.
That's true, God knows.
What a day, huh? What a day. One of those days like... One of those... You know?
A day to remember.
That's it. That's it. You got the gift of the gab.
Didn't I take a bite out of the Blarney Stone?
Oh, what a lovely woman, your wife.
Aye. A pearl beyond price.
A diamond, 24 carat. I don't know what's the matter with you, Joe. I really don't know what's the matter with you.
What do you mean?
Tell her. Tell her straight out. Bridget, my darling, I've lost my job.
Just shut up, will you? Shut up.
Just like that. I mean, just sympathise. She supports you in your hour of need.
Yeah. She clobbered me with the frying pan.
Oh, you don't understand, Joe. You don't understand your own sweet little wife.
You haven't seen her roused. Not roused, you haven't.
Well, I tell you one thing. I would rather face your Bridget any day of the week than my Brenda.
Rubbish. Bloody rubbish. You're Mrs. Pittman. Ah, lovely civilised girl. Would she club you with the frying pan, eh? Never.
There are worse things than frying pans.
Not wielded right, there aren't.
I still say I would rather face your Bridget...
And I say I'd rather face your Brenda.
Joseph, I've got a stupendous idea.
Me too.
You come with me and face mine.
Oh, I'll go with you and face yours. No, that can't be right.
And I'll come with you and face yours.
It's pure bloody genius. That's what it is. Now, do you mean?
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Why not? I'll do yours first.
Oh, you're a gentleman. That's what you are.
Well, come on, then. Well, the mood's still on me.
Right. Let's get the story straight, eh? Through no fault of my own.
Through no fault of my own.
I failed to secure
the
Whittaker Mills account.
The Whittaker Mills account.
Not here.
Dear God, it's like a fairground.
Brenda?
Gone to bed, I dare say.
No. Brand?
How do you reckon?
Well, the lights are on. She wouldn't go out, no, without telling me.
So you're back.
Oh, there you are, Brand.
What's he doing here?
Ah, well, you see...
He's got something to tell you.
Your secretary was here earlier.
Here? Wendy?
The hell do you think you're playing at, Colin?
Hang on a minute. Go on.
Well, you see,
Because you haven't been to the office for 2 weeks. Is that true?
Well, get on with it.
What I want to say is this.
Would you please keep out of this, Mr. McCarthy, and go away?
No, darling, you see, he's got to
You haven't paid any of your bills for months, and you've just left her to deal with all the people who are dunning you.
Ah, well, this is all very
You
explicable.
haven't even paid her for 6 weeks. I want an explanation, Colin, and I want it now.
Tell her about the Whittaker Mills account.
Through no fault of my own.
My own.
Through no fault of his own.
He didn't get the Whittaker Mills account.
He failed to secure the Whittaker. She knows.
How does she know?
How do you know?
I know because Walter Hunt approached my own agency yesterday morning.
She knows because Walter Hunt...
I heard.
So would you please explain to me, Colin, without the interference of this fool here,
Right,
just
now then,
exactly
now
what
then.
the hell you think you're playing at?
Tell her about the camera.
Camera?
In anticipation of securing...
Colin, would
the
you send this
Whittaker
half-witted
Mills
pudding
account.
away?
No, darling, you see, he's got to tell you about the camera.
What do you mean? You tell me.
Well, tell her.
Was I trying to tell her? What class of a camera did you say it was again?
Rostrum.
Right, Rostrum. In anticipation of securing the Whittaker Wills account.
The advertising for which would be solely animated by...
The advertising for which would be sorely animated.
Dear God, I shall go mad.
She says she'll go mad.
Get on with it.
He invested in that camera, he said.
Invested a rostrum camera?
Bought.
But they cost...
£37,000.
£37,000.
Shut up! You haven't got £37,000.
Well, no, that's the
So
trouble.
how did you pay for it?
Well, I got a second mortgage on the house.
You mortgaged the house?
Yeah. I mean, I was surprised, actually,
For
how easy it was.
£37,000?
They didn't ask for any
to
more...
pay for a rostrum camera that you can't use now?
Yeah.
You're a fool to yourself, Charles.
Mother, please.
Well, I won't say any more about it. A fool to yourself.
Look, there's no point in both of us waiting up, Mother. Why don't you get to bed?
A night out, indeed. 45 years I was married. I never had a night out. I suppose I'm peculiar, but we were inseparable, your father and me. And that's how it should be. Well, with married people, of course. Doesn't matter about the rest. They're not going to get divorced and the Lord knows what.
Well, we're not going to get divorced.
Let her go out. Do as she likes.
Mother, I am trying to work.
Well, what sort of example is that to the children, do you think?
Mother?
No wonder that Michael's always burning things down.
I don't quite see the connection. Well, that's not too bad.
Nearly 3 o'clock.
Jackie? Oh, you got Sue with you, have you? Come on down.
Oh, don't the stairs look steep? Don't you think the stairs look steep?
Ooh, Charles, you're very naughty. You've been moving the staircase while I've been out.
It's still moving. Come on, Susan.
Had a good time then, did you?
Oh, you should have seen us.
Oh, it's lucky you didn't.
We had champagne.
Only one bottle.
Each?
Each. Oh, that little Arab. He wanted to buy her.
Well, rent, anyway.
He said she brought him luck. He was playing roulette at this place. What was it? Don't know. Anyway, he kept winning. And he said it was because she was standing next to him.
So we were just leaving, you see, and he sent this other little Arab over. Do you know, he offered me £3,000.
£3,000?
I mean, just to stand beside him for the rest of the evening.
Just stand there?
Well, I think he may have had something else in mind. But we had other fish to fry.
Oh, that American who kept putting his hand on my bum.
Well, did you say something?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, yes, you did. You said well. A well of disapproval, of disapprobation, of admonition, of thing.
I just said well.
Well, I don't like the way you said well. Did you like the way she said well?
No.
You see, my friend Mrs. Green didn't like the way you said well either. And she's a good woman who's had a hard life.
Alleluia, sister.
Oh, let me tell you something, Mrs.
Jackie,
Bronte.
Jackie,
We don't give a fig, Mrs. Green and I, for your opinion. Not a fig. Not one. No figs at all.
Good night, Charles.
Joe, you are most welcome.
No thanks, no thanks. I'm looking for this one, actually.
Me?
Says you look terrible.
Oh, you don't look so good yourself. Didn't get a wink of sleep last night. Brenda going on at me.
Yeah, not exactly an unqualified success, that, what?
Ah, you did your best, Joe.
She's not an easy woman.
Say that again.
However, that notwithstanding, I'm still willing to let you have a go at my Bridget for me.
Oh. You think it's a good idea?
May not be a good idea. It's the only one I've got.
Well, if you quietly went up to her...
She just quietly beat the living daylights out of me.
Okay.
Bargain's a bargain, you know.
Good luck.
bloody hell. Some fool's painted over the screw.
Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Mother. Isn't it a lovely morning?
One thing about that Indian fella, he'd a fine singing voice in him for an Indian.
Oh, he did.
Often surprising. Did you see them on the telly the other night sticking skewers through their parts?
Skewers?
Skewers as long as your arm, not a drop of blood.
Holy Mother of God.
I was trying to persuade the blackie last night to give us a showing of it.
I wondered what it was you were calling out to him as we left.
All a bit excited, I dare say. Who's that now?
That's another Joe back again.
Pisso, and the others are with him.
Now, Ma,
There you are.
where'd you expect us to be?
Right.
Oh, hello, Mr. Pittman.
Hi.
The others coming too.
The others? Oh, no. Well, it's just that Colin here has something to say to you.
Oh, well,
Well, forge your head now, Colin. Don't be nervous.
No. Right. Well...
Are you going to start at the beginning?
Well, no, I thought we'd sort of plunge in with the main event and then we can go back in flashback.
What's going on?
Well, you see, Bridget, the fact is that Joe here has had the misfortune, as it were, to lose his job.
Wasn't I telling you? Is it the drugs?
Drugs?
be quiet, Mother. Go on, Mr. Pittman.
Well, I mean, it's a bit difficult, but... Well, he's been searching, but finding another job is not easy because he lost his driving license at the same time.
Only for a 12-month, that is.
Yeah, only for a 12...
Well, tell her what happened.
Only for a 12-month!
Hey! Any way to treat you?
Coward!
Will you have the decency to listen to what the man's saying, please?
I will not. I've heard enough, you miserable poltroon. You couldn't even tell me yourself.
Didn't I tell you?
You going to stand there and watch your only begotten son assaulted?
Not if I can lay hands on you myself.
You lied and lied.
Look, it's a good job for you. I'm above hitting women.
You just try it, you.
Man, are you going to stand there like a fool?
Get out.
I'll not be ordered out of my own house.
You get out!
Staying here to be humiliated.
Get out, you long-faced milksoap!
Not see me again in a hurry.
Well, what actually happened?
No!
Well, what actually happened? Well, I'd better be off. Cheers.
Look, Mother, I've said I'm sorry. I know I said some silly things last night.
I have nothing to say on the matter.
And you bloody well should have.
Nothing.
I will not be treated like a delinquent child.
No.
Oh, you're not my mother, thank God. You're his. Yes, his. That thing with his head stuck under the sink and not a word to say to me. And you made him what he is today. Well, I will not be subjected to the same treatment.
Where's Colin?
I don't know.
Look, I've sold that camera for him, the rostrum camera, to my own company at a profit.
He looked in a couple of minutes ago, then he went out again.
He's probably gone home. Thanks.
Colin, are you all right?
Can't we get him out? Colin!
Pull him out?
Gently, then.
Oh, God. Should we move him?
I just didn't see him.
Go and get a doctor.
Yeah. Oh, well, for Harvey.
Anyone. He's still breathing. Quickly.
Oh.
Colin? Colin?
Oh.
Oh, Colin.
Oh, shit, Bren.
It's gonna be all right.
Oh. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know whose this motor is, but he needs his master cylinder looking at.